Hi everyone, and today I'm going to take you on a little journey on how I do my sketches. Now we start off with a simple piece of paper which I reuse from front to back, but we start off with a good old fountain pencil and a rubber, but in this case my fountain pencil has a rubber so that can just bugger off. And here we go, we got the rubber, whoa! So first I have to think, what do I want my picture to be? But of course it's Sonic, but we're going to be recreating this specific pose from Sonic X in the Riders style, which I've currently mastered. So we start off by drawing the muzzle first. I know it's not the most cliche, but we don't do the circle thing. We just start with the muzzle and the face, and we go from there, as you can see. Then we just carry on, see which parts. I don't have a specific order I go in. I just do whatever I feel is natural at the time and just go with it. Then I finish the whole body, make sure that it looks great on paper, make sure that the spikes are long enough, because I'm a long spikes kind of guy, and we edit it if we have to. Anyways, then we have to get our handy dandy iPad, take a picture of it, and you guys have seen what I do on TikTok live streams, go check them out if you haven't already, and there it is, all ready to be put onto Procreate. Before we do that, we edit it a bit. If it needs straightening up, we straighten it up, or we crop the image so it's a bit cleaner and it's a bit, tighter and everything. Just so it's perfect, just so, we don't have to worry about anything going wrong or looking weird or just anything like that, really. But yeah, there we go. Looking good. So we go straight to Procreate and we insert the photo into Procreate. So we can get started on the digital outlining. As you can see, looking great on here, but we do add a second layer just so we're not drawing on the main layer, and then turn down the opposite, I don't know how to say it, just so that we can make sure that the lines are working. Then, clearly I forgot to, I did something, and I don't know what I did there, but had to redo my first steps. But we just basically get the mechanical pen, I believe that's what it's called, the technical pen, and we start doing the outline. I start with the nose first when it comes to the digital drawing. It's just, I don't know, it's a good starting point for me, but you start wherever you want to start off at. It could be the eyes, it could be the ears, whatever you want. Then we get to doing the rest of it. Sometimes there is a bit of a thing, but you need to figure out which layer it's on. If it's on the, top layer, then edit it. If it's on the bottom, it don't matter. Then we do the rest of it, but we do edit the drawing. Sometimes, as you can see, I edited the top spike a bit because it was a bit too short, and now it is looking crispy and very, very nice. We then proceed to bold out the rest of the drawing, just so we've got everything ready. That one is it has a reason why it's not detailed, but we'll get into that later. Then we basically replicate the different layers. So we got different layers of shading and stuff. But the main one, we put the main colours in, the black and all that. As you can see, we are getting the reference photo ready, just so we have the right colours and the right shading materials of the drawing. As you can see, Rider Sonic! Woo! One of the best designs the character's ever had, by the way. The original, not the new ones. But we put in the colours, make sure everything is correct, and if not, then we go back and we change it. Again, it's one of those processes where you need to figure out which is which. Then we head on to the second layer. Joking! We go onto a background layer, which we basically do like a bolder outline sort of thing, just so it pops a bit more, just so it has that bit more flair, a bit more artistic I don't even know what the word is. But anyways, we get that background thing done. As you can see, it looks nice now, but oi! That looks clean. That is crisp. This is gorgeous. But then we start on the shading parts where it's got the different lines and everything. Again, I love the artistic style that they went with in 2005. Whew, God, this is a lot of talking. I didn't think it was going to be this long, but we just basically carry on doing the shading, really. That's all there is to it. Sometimes, you go from layer to layer, figuring out what you need to do, what looks best, if you need to redo anything, go back, change. It's all about, time and effort. And we put the lines in. I'm not a big fan of the lines, but obviously it is part of the art style. So we go in and we do the lines, all in the darker spots, where the shading would be. Then we start on the light shading, where all the light would be shown. I do this on the layer below the darker shadings because you don't have to worry about going over or like anything like that. It just goes under it, which is how it looks anyway. So we just get all that done. And then Sonic's done. He's looking very nice, may I say so, while we're watching Spider-Man 94. Yeah, all we do then is the background. We're doing a simple one because it is a quick drawing. We do a simple background. We do a ring picture and then Kingdom Valley in the back. But as I say, because it's a quick one. But yeah, we get rid of the extra background picture because, it is a beautiful picture. But we don't want it crowding the rest of the rest of the picture like so. We just basically then put in a logo and transport it. Save the picture. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this sort of video. If you have, I will do a lot more like this. I'll post more time lapses. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed and I'll see you